Hey there, Taylor Smith here with the Week 16 edition of the Super Bowl 54 Stockwatch. The three teams trending in the right direction this week are the Cowboys, Seahawks, and the Bills. The Cowboys got back on track with a 44-21 win over the Rams on Sunday that I don't think anyone saw coming. It was Dallas's sixth win this season by at least 10 points with at least 400 yards of offense. That's the most times in a single season the franchise has ever accomplished that feat, which is kind of shocking considering how many great Cowboys teams there have been over the years. Dallas is only 7-7, but they're in the driver's seat in the division. If they go into Philly and win in Week 16, they will win the division. They're only at plus 2,800 to win Super Bowl 54 right now, but we've seen what kind of things this team is capable of. They have more talent than they've shown all season long. If they can find some consistency, I think they can make a run in the playoffs, so plus 2,800 is a pretty advantageous number. The Seahawks got back on track themselves with a 30-24 win over Carolina in Week 15. That combined with the Niners' loss to the Falcons means the Seahawks are now alone in first place in the NFC West. It also means the Seahawks are now your number one seed in the NFC thanks to some tiebreaker situations. If Seattle wins out, they will be the top seed in the NFC. However, they only have the third best odds of any NFC team to win Super Bowl 54 at plus 1,000. They're lower than San Francisco, despite San Francisco being in second place, which makes no sense to me. I think if the NFC playoffs have to go through Seattle, then it's going to be hard to write them off. I think you jump all over those plus 1,000 odds right now, since they are the leaders in the clubhouse to get the top seed in the NFC. And the Buffalo Bills picked up yet another impressive win by going into Pittsburgh and beating the Steelers 17-10 on Sunday night. Despite their 10-4 record, they're still getting no love from odds makers. They're way down at plus 4,000 to win it all this season. If they go into Foxborough on Saturday and beat the Patriots and take control of the AFC East, those odds are going to come down quite a bit. You won't really get a team that's clinched a playoff spot at odds this favorable ever. You know, Buffalo still has question marks. I understand why people are skeptical of them, but plus 4,000 is a remarkably low number for them. Buffalo's defense is for real, and I think you can take a shot on the Bills at plus 4,000. The three teams trending the other way this week are the Steelers, Titans, and 49ers. The Steelers and Titans are both now down at plus 6,600 apiece to win the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh lost to Buffalo at home on Sunday night. They're still the favorite to get the sixth seed. They play the Jets and the Ravens to close out the season, while the Titans face the Saints and Houston. But, you know, Pittsburgh's defense is solid. That defense is capable of winning some games, but Duck Hodges is their quarterback. They're rolling with a third-string quarterback right now. I can't imagine a Pittsburgh team going on the road in every single playoff game and actually getting out of the AFC. So even if they do make it, I think plus 6,600 is something you can pass on. The Titans blew a golden chance to take control of the AFC South on Sunday. They had Houston in Tennessee, but the Texans came away with a 24-21 win. Houston's now the favorite to come out of the AFC South, and I think Tennessee's up against it. They'll face the Saints and Texans, as mentioned, in the final two games of the season. Both the Saints and Texans still have something to play for, so the Titans are really going to be needing a miracle just to get into the playoffs. So as a result, plus 6,600. I'd rather take the Steelers at those same odds just because Pittsburgh has an easier path, but I don't really think either team is a viable option at this point. And as mentioned, I don't really get why the Niners have better odds than the Seahawks at this point. San Francisco at plus 700 to win the Super Bowl, the Seahawks at plus 1,000. San Francisco's loss to Atlanta was devastating. It now means San Francisco is likely to finish as a wild card as opposed to a division champ. That could mean they finish with the number 5 seed in the NFC, which means they would theoretically have to win 3 consecutive road games just to get to the Super Bowl. We don't see teams reel off that many road wins in a row in the playoffs at the NFL level very often. As much as I love San Francisco and think they are a great team and they're fully capable of winning it all, I think the plus 700 odds are a little bit too optimistic for me. I'd much rather take Seattle at plus 1,000. That'll do it for the Week 16 edition of the Super Bowl 54 Stockwatch. Be sure to come back next week for the final edition of the regular season and subscribe to the Odds On Favorites YouTube channel for the latest from gamblingsites.org.